Welcome to a brand new episode of Downset Drip. This is number 3, guys. We're almost halfway home.
I was just gonna say we're about halfway there. Well, almost halfway. What was this, like 30% area?
Yeah. If this is your first time, that's really weird. I can't imagine you stumbled on this video before the first 2, but here's what we are. We are not a football podcast. We are a fashion podcast about football jerseys. Did I get it right that time?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'm sitting somewhere else this time. I hope I sound better. I feel like I sounded like shit the last 2 times.
You sound great.
Yeah, you sound great.
Oh, thank you.
The room brings the mustache out too very well. You should have some cognac and a cigar.
I've been thinking about just going straight only mustache. Just
do it.
Yeah, it's really manly. I'm not manly enough for that. My chin doesn't work that way.
And like, imagine all of the like cop discounts I'll get.
You are white.
Military too.
Once again, you are white.
Yeah. They're just gonna cast me in Top Gun 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to being Miles Teller.
That's the most mustachio movie ever. But let's get back to what we're doing. I'm sorry.
So yes, we are breaking down every single NFL jersey, and we're dividing them up by the conference. Let's see. We've talked about the AFC East and the NFC East. This episode, we are going to dive into the NFC West. My 2 buddies here, Alden and Jarreous. Alden being the fashionista. Can I say that?
Sure.
Yeah, it's an unofficial title. I can call you whatever I want, right?
Absolutely.
And Jarreous is our football guy. Jarreous is very familiar with these jerseys. Alden is not.
Absolutely not. You guys said that we were like almost halfway done, and I was like, I don't know how many fucking teams there is. I know we got 50 states. Fuck.
What's funny about this is we do not have 50 teams. I'll tell you that much.
I know we got 50 states, and I know that some states got 2 teams.
Which is incredible. You have 50 states, you have 32 teams, and like one state has they only have 2 at the most.
3.
No,
California,
New York.
3.
California has 3, right?
Has 3, and New York
Texas
has 3.
Why do I know that?
That's insane when you think about it. You have 50 states, and like a ton of them don't have any team. That's kind of
Florida has 3.
Who the fuck gives a fuck about Oregon? Like,
that's right. There's not gonna be a team in any of the Dakotas.
Yeah, like it'd be the Oregon Trails, or like the Oregon mushrooms.
Somebody should do
Oregon crackheads.
Somebody should do a team for each state. Like, they do those mock-ups. Somebody should do that. But could you imagine the home field advantage if the South Dakota or North Dakota teams have outside stadiums in the winter?
I don't know, dog. I think the North and South things need to share. They got to share. They just got one team. The Dakotas.
Yeah. That's what they're doing with the Panthers.
Yeah. But
that's dangerously close to talking about football, which we don't do here.
We don't.
We talk about uniforms. So let's get to work. Here we are.
I've been looking forward to this one.
NFC West. There are 2 California teams that we're going to talk about today. Also an Arizona team and a Washington team. But let's not bury the lead and just dive right in. The first team we're doing is the Arizona Cardinals.
So I've always thought there was a lot of potential with their color scheme, with the red and the red, the black, the white, and that hint of what is that kind of golden?
With
the beak. Gold.
Yeah, their color scheme I've always thought had a ton of potential, and I've always liked the their logo too, the font size and everything. I'm always taking a liking to their color scheme for some reason.
Yeah, I do like red and black is my favorite color scheme just overall, but I feel like this helmet is just missing something.
It's missing like a stripe. It's missing everything. It's missing everything.
Yeah.
It needs a stripe.
This helmet is very much like when you get a new one of those new thermos cups. You're like, man, you know, it'd be really cool. A fucking sticker.
Yeah. And so what do? You start putting stickers and decals on the shit.
You put a sticker on it, and then, but the thing is that you look around and it's like, man, you know, I got it. And then you got one sticker, and then you put it on there. You're like, man, that's fucking dope. And you got you got this thermos with this one sticker on there, and that's what this looks like.
Yeah, there's so much empty space, and I feel like they could do something with the face cage.
Okay.
Yeah. Why is the face cage not golden
or red?
Or something? Yeah, something.
It's funny because honestly, the solution to this. Is either to have a whole cardinal, like the whole bird, on the helmet, or to do what Sergio hates and have like the wings.
The wings.
Yeah. A Thor helmet.
Red wings, and then the cage be gold. Yeah. That'll work.
That's some XFL design, is what that is.
I was just about to say that is not an NFL design, sir. You want full XFL.
Okay, so what is this thing under, like right next to the face cage? What is that?
What do you mean?
The
little clasps that keep the face cage on the helmet?
No, above that. What is that little?
Oh, the little ear area thing. Yeah, it's the ear hole.
Yeah, it's the ear
hole.
Oh,
it's an ear hole. Oh, it looks like an insignia somewhere in there. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with Jarreous. I like the font. The font's simple. Gives you exactly what you want. The logo's dope. I mean, there's a baseball team with almost the exact same bird, right?
Yes.
It's the
Louis Cardinals.
Yeah.
Who is it?
St. Louis
Cardinals.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they're close. They're close. I mean,
let's jump into the first set of jerseys here. The Arizona Cardinals have a white jersey, and
are they white?
Yeah, like that's their jerseys in my mind are one of the worst. I don't know why. It's hard for me to quantify.
I'm about to tell you why. I'm about to tell you exactly why. Because this is two different uniforms.
No, it's two different pairs of pants.
It's two different pairs of uniforms.
And the two different pair of pants makes it seem like two different uniforms.
Yeah, I see exactly what he's saying. It's a lot going on with the jersey to the point where if you swap the pants, it looks like
a brand new jersey.
I'll be honest, I thought you made a mistake. I really did. I thought you made a mistake. You just put like two sets of jerseys on the same thing, but
that's what it looks like. It looks like two jerseys.
I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I could have dedicated an entire page to the red pants and the white top, but no, these aren't good enough to dedicate 2 pages to.
No.
Yeah. What they that's funny. What they should have done was make it all white and have little red accents in it. I think that would have been cool. It has entirely too much red. Like shit about almost half of their jersey is red if you break it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's too much going on, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
I do like the red and the white pants. I think that fits. I think it looks well. I think it looks coordinated. You know, you got your boy out here with some black cleats on. He's got some red ones on. Get the red gloves, it all works. You know, this can be, you know, mix and matched. Whereas like once you go full color with this one on the left side, it's just like there's so much going on that you can't mix and match, like, you know, like we talked about the gloves and the cleats and stuff like that. it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on the left side. Everything fits right on the right side. Yeah, but it 100% looks like two different uniforms. Those are two different uniforms.
Yeah. I've always hated the Cardinals jerseys, even when they were the Reebok jerseys. Like, they haven't really changed their look in so long that I've just grown accustomed to them looking terrible.
Yeah, it's I don't know, and I think looking at it with the white pants is how I arrived to it. They just need to go all white with little red accents in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the all white.
It looks good.
Yeah,
it looks good. I mean, considering that their helmet is just a helmet with a sticker on it, it works. It works.
It's not even a decal; it's just a sticker.
It's just a sticker.
They peeled it off like a Lisa Frank notebook. Moving on to their red jerseys.
They're all on there differently.
Some of them are.
This is the same jersey.
It is the same jersey. We just saw.
It's the same fucking jersey, dog.
The lack of creativity is challenging. I for some reason I prefer it with all red now. Interestingly enough, like, it is an eyesore, but I've seen worse eyesores, and I don't know it. I believe there's a competitive advantage to be had if you have just all red like that and you're playing in the fucking snow or something like that. Like, your quarterback should not mistake you for the other team when you're wearing all red like that. I don't know. I like it though. I do like, now with the white pants, I do like it coordinated with the red socks. I like that look as well, but
I don't like any of this.
Either way it goes, it is hideous. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely hideous, but
and what's with the deal with the faceplate? Why is the faceplate red?
I'm sure he thought he was being cool.
He did think he was being cool.
Like dog, everyone looks like they're just Cyclops. It's just Cyclops. They're all Cyclops.
See, I was gonna go with a failed Stormtrooper design, but I like Cyclops.
They're all Cyclops. That's all.
I think what bothers me about both of these Cardinals jerseys is the weird under the armpit trim.
Okay,
so why are their armpits white?
About the trim. If it were all white and you just had the red accent, it works.
It would work.
That's another thing that I thought about.
It would work.
It would work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it on here. Like, if you're gonna do the red, commit to the red at that point.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Like, all I see is a blood clot in the middle of this picture. Like, it's just a big ass blood clot.
And red is my favorite color. That's probably why this pisses me off even more.
It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And like, I find myself drifting over all the way to the right with one of Jarreous is talking about with the red socks, red cleats, red gloves, white Under Armour. Like, I feel like that works, but then it just gets lost in everything else.
Yeah.
He looks like he's on a different team. He looks like he's on a different team. If you cut him out, you're like, oh man, we're not missing 83 anymore. Like, he's not even on the team.
Well, save some of your Cardinals hate for this next monstrosity. The Cardinals chose for one of their alternate colors to be black, and we all know how much I hate that. Making their helmet black is not how you fix that helmet.
No,
it is not. I think it makes it so much fucking
I'm trying
worse.
to make this work. I'm trying to make this work, and I think I need your help. It's something missing, but I can't put my finger on it because the jersey. Let's take the helmet out of it. The jersey itself it works. It's like the inverse of what I suggested for if they did all white. So there it should work. I don't like the white. I don't get the underarm white thing. I don't know why they won't let it go.
I don't know. I think what you're seeing, Jarreous, I think it might be the black helmet. I think the black helmet is what's taking away from it, because I do see where you're saying that it could work.
It could work.
I do hate it. As much as
I just don't know where the failure is. I'm trying to figure out where the failure is, because this should be able to work. Black. I know we talked about black in every episode so far.
And this won't be the last time we talk about it in this episode.
Oh no, it's a badass football color. Like the significance of black is like, I mean, it's been used by fans, blacking out and whatever the case with the black hole. You have those things going with it. It's an intimidating color. So I get why they want to go with it, especially considering they do have a nice bit of black in the logo itself. I get why they were going for it. I just do not understand why this doesn't work, and it's really bothering me at this point.
It's the helmet. It's the helmet. The helmet makes it look. The helmet makes it look kind of splotchy. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's just like, okay, yeah. We have white helmets. Let's do black this time. They're like, all the straight people were like, yeah.
Well, black is cool.
Sure.
My pickup's black.
Would it be better with the white helmet? Do we think?
I think it might.
I think it might be better with the white helmet.
But then you still are wearing that god-awful helmet. So
yeah, I mean, all of the jerseys are bad.
The helmet is the problem.
Is there another Cardinals jersey that's coming up?
You mean this one? This is the Cardinals color rush. They wore it one time last year.
This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. And the reason this is kind of fucking cool.
I like this the best, easily. And you know what? What we have here, there was a common issue in the other ones. They fixed their underarm trim.
Yeah.
And now it's red. And it changed the entire uniform. That's badass right there. Just like what I just said about
and the
black
red also has like a gold like gloss to it, which is weird. And that's what's been missing this entire time. Like their jerseys have been red, black, and white, but we forget about the gold in the beak.
This is definitely borderline XFL-ish.
Yeah,
and maybe that's why I like it so much, because the commitment to the drama is palpable. But and as a Darth Vader fan, that's all I'm seeing. Like I said, black is an intimidating color when you pair it correctly, especially in football. These uniforms are badass. I'm gonna say it. I think these uniforms are gonna move on in my tournament best uniform out of everybody. I really like these.
We'll see. Like both of you know how much I hate just clinging on to black jerseys for no reason.
Yeah.
I even more so hate clinging onto a black helmet for no reason. This jersey almost justifies the helmet.
Yes.
I agree.
It helps the helmet out tremendously.
Yeah.
Justifying that sticker.
But I also have a problem, like, if you see this team on the field, like it's going to take at least 2 or 3 guesses to be like, what team is this?
Yeah, for sure.
The fucking Cardinals?
Dare I say that it actually makes them look like they're worth a damn. It actually looks like they put effort into these jerseys, whereas they did not previously.
Yeah, this I still don't love them. You know, I
don't love them, but I do like
the color
them.
red. But this is by far the best looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna have a clean sweep of just bad. Yeah, I thought they were gonna have a clean sweep, but this is okay. This isn't great, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
I do like for some way how they fucking did it, but like the red has that kind of goldish glow to it.
Mm-hmm.
which is my favorite part of it. And once again, everybody came to play. I mean, you can mix and match this. It's very different from the all red or the all white. This can be mixed and matched.
Yeah.
I dig it.
The next team that we're going to break down is the Los Angeles Rams.
There's that thing you love.
They're look at that. They're all adorable little yellow horned Rams.
I feel like this team is trolling Sergio because they put it on the damn logo.
That logo is hot though. I like the logo.
It is. It's very California. Like it lets you know, even if it were, let's say this wasn't an LA team, like I didn't know that they were located in LA, I would see a logo similar to that. And I'm like, are they located in California or something like that? Like, yeah, I like that logo a lot.
I like the ram at the top. I do not like the logo. Let me tell you why I don't like the logo.
Why don't you like the logo?
It looks like Good Morning Los Angeles.
It does look like. It does look.
It looks like a morning show. It looks like a fucking morning show to me.
It does. It does.
And that's why I don't like it. It doesn't scream football.
Oh yeah.
You ruined the logo for me. A little historical, which apparently is why I'm here, because I can't even talk about the Super Bowl if I wanted to. A little historical background here. The gold, and they had the gold, and it was kind of navy blue when they were in St. Louis. If you remember that logo, I really like that logo. The way that Ram looked, it was like it was charging. I thought that was dope. And going back even further, when they were in Los Angeles originally, they had that kind of navy and white color scheme, and that one was pretty cool too.
Yeah, their navy and white was cool.
Yeah,
and then even when they were doing it as a throwback, it was cool.
Yeah.
But a couple of years ago, when they officially moved into their new stadium, they debuted this new look, and it's just a much brighter, a much fresher look. And when we get to the jerseys, you'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
I like this. I'm not a huge.
Yeah, I like it too.
I'm not a huge fan of the horn on the helmet. Like, come on, guys.
You love it, dude. You know you do.
Fucking stupid. It's so fun. We're gonna ram you with our heads. Ha!
You picked the most jerky voice to do that to antagonize people with. Ooh, well, here we go. We ram you guys. So, pause. So one thing I've noticed about them, and this is the case with my Los Angeles Chargers as well. Those two teams look like they fit in the stadium that they play in. And I know we're not talking about stadiums, but when you get that aesthetic, it's like that stadium clearly was made for those teams instead of the teams happening to play in that stadium. Like, it's such a California stadium. It's excessive. It's sunny as hell. Like, it's no weather effects, and it's freaking beautiful. But when I tell you it is Hollywood, and the color scheme and everything of the team kind of fits it. That they're one of the few teams that like their stadium makes sense with how they are.
Yeah. Let's jump into jerseys, right? Los Angeles Rams, white.
Are they white? Okay.
The tops are white. So, like, this commits a lot of the same crimes that I think
yes, it does.
The Cardinals commit, and that's just being very busy. But I think they get away with it because that yellow is so fucking good.
Yeah, it's a good yellow.
It's a really good yellow.
That what I was going to go with was it's an old school feel, and it works. It's kind of old meets new, because they're old. St. Louis jersey. Well, no, was it St. Louis? Yeah, it was St. Louis that had the gold and blue first, Am I right about that? No, it was no.
They were like gold.
Yeah, they were Los Angeles. When they were in Los Angeles, so they're stepping back and they're grabbing that. However, that's the old school yellow, but that's a newer school blue than what they used to have.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a meeting in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's very, very loud. There's a lot going on. I believe they also wear their white pants with these, which I think kind of mutes it a little bit.
Yep, it does.
But
the blue pants mute it too.
Yeah, I don't care for the blue pants with it. The yellow pants is perfect to me.
Yeah, the yellow pants are perfect, but the blue pants mute it, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
What I like
okay at best. It's okay at best for me.
Wow, like what I like is most of the teams that we've looked at have not quite mastered having two colors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, usually it's like green and white, or red and white, or this and black. This is blue and yellow, which is tough to put together on a uniform, but it works. You know, they're not having to have black pants just to be like, oh, we don't know what to do. Here's black pants.
Mm-hmm.
Superman did it.
He did.
But he didn't have the red and white shield, or red and yellow shield when he had black pants, did he?
I would love to do. You know what? We could spin this off in the superhero costumes, but we'll say that conversation for another day, because there's some superhero costumes out there I would love to talk about.
Most of them are terrible.
Most of them are,
but the ones that are good are fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Batman Beyond. All right, what's next?
Next is blue.
I still like it. I like the blue with the yellow now.
I think this fits better. I think it once again it goes against the same rules that the Cardinals did, but it's like this is done white. This gradient on the leg works. So
yes, I agree.
The gradient on his leg is so fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, across the board, regardless of the pants, it looks good.
If you notice, there's also a gradient on the numbers.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure is.
And that,
again, very California.
The reason they did it looks like a sunrise, like coming up.
Because it's Good Morning Los Angeles.
Good morning, Los Angeles.
Good morning, Los Angeles. Today we'll be talking about what the fuck is going on in Tinseltown and why is Marvel all of a sudden terrible, coming up at 3.
Like when they first gradients bother the shit out of me usually. Mm-hmm. You know, because it just seems so unnecessary. Remember when the Jaguars had the gradient on their helmet?
Nuh-uh.
Yes, I remember
Jarreous,
that.
Yeah.
That,
like that's like a felony.
That was bad.
Someone should be arrested
for that. Really bad. Yeah, they don't do that anymore, huh?
No, they don't do that anymore.
They got rid of that shit. Yeah, that was terrible.
So when they launched these, the reason they have the white and the yellow is because the Rams have a history of having white and blue as a jersey. Their original colors, I believe, were white and
yeah, they were real white. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I get that they're trying to, give a nod to uniforms of the past. It was just very risky to put it on the numbers, but I think it works.
Yeah,
I think it works.
So a lot of you're speaking of what I feel. A lot of love and care went into this. You can tell there was some pride in having the Rams return to Los Angeles, and they wanted a uniform to commemorate that.
Yeah. And while the jerseys are busy, what they don't have is like lines around the numbers or an excessive number of stripes down the legs. It's busy, but they knew where not to take it too far.
Mm-hmm. Which a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know when to stop.
A lot of people don't know when to stop.
I mean, that's how you get Jurassic Park, right? All right. So So
what's next? All right. This is not white.
It's not. I always thought it was.
Oh, fuck no. No, this is not white. It is an off-white, almost like an eggshell. If you look closely, which is the stupidest decision, on the front of like number 14, you can see a little badge right here.
Yep.
That says,
it says Los Angeles Rams.
And it's fucking white. It's white on off-white.
It's really white.
It's really white.
I know goddamn well that ain't mother of pearl. Somehow it still works.
It still works, and the reason that I think I think the reason that it still works is because it's got like a vintage look to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when you look at the numbers are like honestly the numbers look painted on.
Yep.
The numbers look like somebody took a fucking paintbrush and painted on, and I dig that. They don't have any outlines. It's like, but the off-white's kind of cool, and it goes well with the yellow.
The off-white's perfectly fine. Don't put a white badge on
exactly. That's it. It like my eye goes directly to that, because the whole uniform, especially when they have the yellow and then the off-white, is a gradient. It's really just a gradient. And then you slap the fucking white sticker.
It's like they're slapping the white badge on there just to prove, oh, in case you didn't notice, this jersey's off-white.
Yeah.
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 It was so close.
It was so close. It's good. It was close to great.
Okay, I'll give you that. This one goes really well with the helmets.
Does it make you like the helmets?
I love the colors of the helmet. Like, that's a solid blue.
It is.
It's the fucking ram part. The horns are dumb.
And it makes me, if they did it, I never understood why they didn't just put the charging ram on the helmet. And the old school ones, that when they were white and blue, they had a badass ram. I don't know if you remember that. When it was white and blue, they had a badass ram that looked similar to the one they have now. But the way it was etched, it almost looked like Greek mythology, the constellations. Mm-hmm. It looked like that. It was really cool, and I wish we had a visual of it so Alden can see. But it was really cool back when they had that.
It was cool, but they still had the horns on the helmet. So what the fuck?
Do you prefer the yellow horns or the white horns?
I guess yellow.
That's right. You got it.
Let's move on. I can't remember if there's another one. There's not. So let's jump back for a second. So there was, I think it was last year, I think they had an all yellow uniform that they wore a couple of years.
So they're out there looking like urine.
Yeah, just all yellow with the blue helmets. It was tragic, but they retired it. They're not using it this year, or they didn't use it this year.
Yeah,
that's good. I'm glad they did not use that. That's bad. I can only imagine, especially if it's this yellow.
Oh, it's that yellow.
They look like a pea stain.
San Francisco 49ers.
Where the queers are made.
This, like, not many teams have a classic ass feel to their uniforms like the San Francisco 49ers. Like, this just drips of like 1932 baseball. You know, we don't know what our team actually is, so let's just put the initials of our city on the side of our fucking helmet. And the thing is, it's so classic, it's so expected of old teams that it works, and I'm fine with it. It also the stripe on the helmet brings it together.
Yeah, it looks like classic cigarette package.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I have to ask the question. What the fuck is a 49er?
I think go ahead. You can go first.
So my understanding is a 49er is associated with the gold rush.
Yes. That's it.
I don't know what 49. I don't know the significance of the number 49, but I know that it has something to do with the gold rush.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many football fans do you think are history majors?
Not many.
Dude, you don't even have to be there. You don't have to be there, man. Look, I have a family full of football fans who I know goddamn well don't know the history on any of the teams that they claim that they diehard fans of. So no, none of them are historians.
yeah, it's definitely gold rush shit, but I don't know anything more than that. So
yeah,
I guess put me in that bucket of football fans. I don't
at
like the
least you know that.
Yeah, I don't like the red. No,
I don't like the red.
I don't like that red.
I mean, but this red does make sense to me. It does make sense.
So
because it's supposed to be the same color as the Golden Gate Bridge.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I was going with. That's where it came from. Yeah, and honestly, with this gold, this is the only uniform this can work with to me. And they can get away with it. With that uniform, it just works. And just look at it. It looks classic. It looks for the same reason I like the New York Giants uniforms. There's a classic simplicity here, and it works.
Yeah, it looks like a professional team.
Right. Exactly. You expect them to show up with suits on.
Speaking of suits, let's look at their costumes.
Costumes.
That's funny.
Here are the red jerseys. And again, they leaned very much into classic football.
Very much, especially with those sleeves.
Yeah,
the sleeves, not the long sleeves, but the sleeve of the jersey itself. That's your old school right there. There it is. Like football, when it was prehistoric, was very stripy. They believed in stripes, and here it is. And I believe in every iteration of the 49ers uniforms, there was a stripe somewhere on the uniform, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think that helmet has changed in like 80 years. Like
that helmet ain't never changed. You can forget that. 100 years of the NFL, 80 years is about right.
Yeah. I appreciate the gold pants.
That's commitment right there, son.
Yeah,
the gold pants are definitely a commitment for sure. They're definitely a commitment. It gets the gold pants. Like I have to look at them. Like I definitely have to look at them because they get lost for me. Because like I read, like I look at it and I just see like the red and white and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I see the gold helmet. I was like, oh shit, wait, they got gold pants on too. So it kind of gets lost for me. I mean, I think an outfit works whenever I have to continue to look at it and like, okay, so this actually does work. And so I kind of think that's what's going on here is like I'm avidly looking at it and making myself like, okay, let me look at the detail. Let me look at this. Let me look at that. And so I don't know if I necessarily dislike or like the gold pants, but they're definitely a choice. And I think,
And what's not really visible in any of these pictures, which is weird, there's a stripe down the side that is basically identical to the stripe on the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I turn my head like I was going to be able to see it?
Yeah, it's not.
I'm gonna look around.
Let me see your ass, dude.
You can almost see it on 81, but yeah, it's classic, man. Like I really like this uniform, and I always have. Like before I, had to pay attention to uniforms for the purpose of a podcast. I've liked these uniforms.
Okay. The last thing I want to point out about these is notice the numbers have no outline, no
trending,
nothing. Just classic football numbers.
Yep.
Moving on.
It's very no frills. Oh, I like the white too.
Yeah, this is what I was expecting. When I saw the logo, when I saw the colors, this is what I was expecting. This is the gold I was looking for.
Yeah, I believe it's the same gold.
Yeah.
It is. It's definitely the same gold.
Again, the stripes knock it out of the park, man. That old school feel. I love it. I love it. And it goes back to what we said about the New York Giants uniforms. You do not touch or taint or tarnish a classic. You just don't. And
are we validating it because it's vintage though?
No, I think if it wasn't vintage, it'd still be a good uniform. All right.
But we kind of gave the same thing to, you know, one of the other teams. We're like, it just looks old, like it looks outdated.
Yeah, well, here's the thing: if it's old and outdated, and also terrible, which means its terribleness spans many generations and decades. This is held up well over the course of time to me,
right?
And I think it's a testament to its original design that it still looks good after all this time.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't know if I like the white tops.
Really?
Because it kind of washes out the whole uniform. You know, the red pops. I really like the red. I just am not a big fan of the white on gold. I think is what bothers me.
Okay, I can respect that.
Do you think it would be better if it were red pants, gold numbers?
Not gold numbers. Red pants, possibly, or even white pants.
Yeah.
Well, you all know how I feel about white. If you just white it out, they usually bodes well for a uniform.
Yep. Yeah.
White it out and accent it.
I agree with Jarreous. I think it's a classic look. You know, you can't go wrong with this. I mean, the stripes are done well. I'm looking at the fact that this guy, is he wearing fucking dunks on the field? Because that looks like it looks,
yes. Yeah,
it looks like he's wearing dunks on the field.
So this falls in line with uniforms and stuff. It wasn't until this year I paid attention. Apparently, Jordan makes cleats with the classic Jordan shoes as well. And Nike also, as you can see with the dunks, like they do make cleat versions of those shoes, and I think that is spectacular that they do that. Like I really liked it.
Why would you leave that money on the table?
Exactly. Yeah. And they left it on the table for so long, like so very long. Yeah.
I think it's okay. The last thing I want to note about this and the previous jersey, I have to applaud the San Francisco 49ers for not having a jersey that is a gold top.
Oh, it is right there.
Do they not?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Yeah. It definitely is right there. It's on the table.
I mean, dude, they can be out there looking like champagne flutes.
Someone, I promise you, suggested it. They're like, how about a gold shirt? And they got kicked out of the office. Like, it's right there. Let's keep it moving. This is the San Francisco 49ers throwback jerseys.
Yeah, see, this works. This is exactly what
we just discussed was saying.
Like once you white it out, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the numbers.
I even like the bezel on the numbers. Damn.
Yeah.
Jarreous, get out of my head. Get out of my head, Charles.
Yeah, I love the numbers. Like it's a very, very, very classic, well done and well put together jersey. As far as whiting it out, it's very well done.
Yeah, I the black stripe down the leg, I guess if that's what they had back in the 90s, then or earlier than that, sure. I don't know if it's a good look.
I think they didn't do it because they felt it would be too white, like too. I'm in my head. replace the black with the white. While it works for the numbers, I'm not sure it works that well for the stripe.
Yeah. The drop shadow on those numbers just screams 1995.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like it's about to put out a horror film.
Yeah, like
slasher.
Overall, like the 49ers jerseys are just they look classic. And they have a look that hasn't changed, and they don't need to change it. They don't have to, rebrand their team every 15 years like other teams do.
I mean, when you have such a prominent color like gold, like you can't go wrong with it. You really can't go wrong with gold, because it's gonna always look good. It's always gonna look classic. And the if you try and overdo gold, like you're gonna ruin it. You're gonna ruin it.
Mm-hmm. There's a finite amount of gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's plenty for some reason. I don't know why. Finite amount of gold. PSA live from Good Morning, Los Angeles. Just in is a finite
amount of gold.
It's sidetrack a little bit. There is a finite amount of gold. Like I read an article a few weeks ago that apparently all of the gold on the planet, if you were to get it and put it together, it would only fill up like 6 square blocks of New York.
What?
Somebody's lying.
Somebody's lying.
Somebody like either the jewelers are lying.
I don't know. That's all. I heard it and I was like, is that right? I don't fucking know.
Let's move on. The rappers alone have that much gold.
Is it pure gold though?
That's the question.
Yeah. Last thing on the 49ers. What is not on this list is their felony. The black jerseys they claimed were good looking the past 2 years. They did not have the black jerseys this year. I don't know if they've retired them or if they just chose not to use them during this past season, but they're not good jerseys at all.
They're not. They're terrible.
Yeah.
Somebody said gold is the new black.
It's like there's already a black and gold team. Yes. Next up, the last team.
So I knew this was Seattle Seahawks. Last time we spoke, and you said that this was the next division, I should have went to Vegas and bet on which team was going to be last, and I knew it was going to be this one. Knew it was going to be this one. I'll just start by saying I don't even know what a fucking Seahawk is, but it looks badass according to their helmet.
It's an angry bird.
Like it's like an angry bird.
That's fucking angry bird, dog.
A few years ago, I Googled Seahawk because I didn't think it was a thing. It's totally a thing, and that's exactly what they look like.
Let me Google it.
Are they terrifying?
They're hawks. They're probably terrifying.
Yeah, more likely. Fucking terrifying.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Alden to see these fucking jerseys. I can't fucking wait.
So they can't be any worse than their old jerseys. Like in the 90s, the early 2000s, and going back to their inception, their color scheme, first of all, is very difficult to work with. Secondly, if I'm not mistaken, that green was a different color.
I was just about to ask, is that eye green?
Yeah, that green was different, and it was hideous. Man, look, like
we'll get to the green. Don't.
So
don't
when I used to play Madden, like when they used to play Madden on like Madden 95 or something like that, and I didn't know a lot about football, I would choose teams based on if I liked their jerseys. And I would also choose teams to go against based on if I didn't like their jersey. And the two teams I used to whoop ass all the time and ensure to win were the Browns and the Seahawks. Anytime I picked to go against those teams based on me not liking those jerseys, I got to win. So I don't know if there's a correlation between losing and color schemes. However, the signs matched up.
You tested it. So it's valid science. I like the Seahawk.
What is this blue color?
I don't know what kind of blue that is.
Navy blue?
No, to me it's a little lighter than navy blue. I don't mind it, I'll say that, but I've never known what. I just call it Seahawk blue.
Yeah. I like how big the Seahawk is on the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I like the angle. In the past, they had it more straightforward on like older helmets.
Right.
This one almost seems off. Like they went to put the sticker on and they're like, well, it doesn't fit. Fucking angle it up. Oh, it fits like that. You know, that's just what it seems like. And boy, do I fucking hate the stripe thing on the helmet. This Louis Vuitton looking shit. Like,
I don't know what that is.
I think I know what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be the Seahawks' feet. I think it's supposed to be his talons. Like, look at it. It's talons, right?
Like, I don't know. It's like flirting with the chevron shape, but it's not. It's why? This isn't the only team that does this bullshit, and I don't get it. Just put a fucking stripe, man.
Yeah.
Be a man. Put a stripe on it.
Yeah. This makes it look like a college helmet.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, like one of those colleges that changes their uniforms every 3 years.
It looks
Because, everyone bought a jersey. Now we have to redesign, so everyone buys the jersey again.
It looks like there's some Nike influence here somewhere. Like,
maybe.
Okay, let's keep it, and it's definitely trying to appeal to what generation? The latter part of Generation X on down. It looks like it's trying to appeal to a little bit.
Ew. Just fucking ew. Let's get to the jerseys because that's really the meat and potatoes of this disaster.
Here we go. Alden, buckle up.
Here are the white jerseys.
That stripe thing that is on the helmet, they decided to slap it on the side of the pants. I've never known what that is.
It sure fuck did.
I can tell you what it reminds me of. And as soon as I say it, you're going to see it. And you're not going to be able to unsee it.
Is it a book?
On Mario Kart. The goddamn booster stripe. It looks exactly like that.
They're making their legs loose, Jarreous.
Yep. That's exactly what it looks like. And I've said that before doing a fashion podcast about football jerseys. Like, I do not understand this stripe. I've never understood it. I'm going to tell you what does work for me. Okay, you remember when we said we didn't know what color green it is? Well, apparently
I definitely see it now.
Yeah, they've selected neon. While I don't like it on its own, I do like how it outlines the numbers.
Why do you like it?
Yeah, for some reason I don't know. Maybe it's the video.
Why do you like it?
Maybe it's the NFL Blitz fan in me because this definitely looks like a team from NFL Blitz. But that's the only thing I like about it.
Everything about this fucking jersey looks like it was designed by a 15-year-old.
Yes, it does.
Who was like, let's just turn on all the weird options.
You know what? God,
I love green. I love green. I do. Love
if you
green.
don't like it, we got a problem.
I do love green. Like lime green is like one of my favorite colors, but this looks like ass. This looks like puke. Like, what is this? It's bad. And then it's like placed incorrectly. And then like, look, why does he have green gloves? And they have green shoes. It just
they completely lose me with the green gloves and shoes.
It's all bad, Jarreous. I don't know what you're talking about. It's all bad.
I just like the outline.
I mean, your opinion is valid. Your opinion is valid. I'm sorry. Your opinion is valid.
Your opinion matters.
Green is bad.
Like, keep in mind, The green's optional. They don't have to have green in their color scheme.
Yeah, they don't.
Why is there not more seafoam? Like, why is there not more seafoam? The seafoam green or the gray that's in the bird. Why is that not more prominent than as ugly as green? And the thing is that the green isn't ugly. It's just ugly here.
On here, yep. I absolutely agree with that. It's not ugly on its own. It is not. It's just there.
Oh, and it doesn't get any better. Let's keep it moving.
Oh my God! Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Take it in, Alden. Take it in.
These guys have to wear these on football fields.
Mm-hmm. And they have to try and win in that.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be able to stop looking at it. Like, dude, you see what the fuck you got on?
Is that silver inside the number?
No, that's the gray.
That's the gray.
The seafoam green or gray, whatever it is. Oh my God! Look at the turbo boost on the legs.
Yeah, they changed them. They made them neon.
Oh my God! They made it green. Why is this so bad?
Yeah, man.
And my understanding is like the citizens of Seattle fucking love the green. Like they love these stupid ass jerseys. And I don't get it.
It's not I mean, Seattle is a nice place. From what I understand, it rains a lot or whatever. So anything to brighten up their day, I suppose they would love. And yeah. Like it's not. I mean, Seattle has been heartbroken historically when it comes to teams. They lost their basketball team some decades ago, and they still haven't gotten over it. So I'm happy that they have a team that they could love their jerseys, but these ain't it. They're just not.
No.
This looks like you go school shopping for the first day of school. And your mom gave you $30 to get you a pair of shoes, and you came back with this shit. And she was like, "You like these?"
It's like the worst pair of Jabos. You remember Jabot?
Like, they made me go fast.
You remember they had a? That's funny. They had a Jabot that was this color. It was that same blue. It had the brace. It had gray straps. No, it had the lime green straps. But there was an element of gray underneath the jeans. They had a pair of Jabos
so
that
bad.
was this color.
This is so fucking bad. It's a different helmet. There's no stripe.
Oh, yeah, it is.
No, there's a stripe. There's a stripe.
Is it neon green?
It's there. It's just so faint. It's hard to see.
Yeah, but it is a different helmet. It's a different color. It's darker.
Possibly, yeah. Or maybe it just looks darker because of the mismatch with the jersey color blue.
That's true.
Who knows? It's all of it is shit. Let's see what's next. Oh boy.
Why?
They're using the gray. Like
this man.
It's just so bad. It's all so bad.
Is this the same fan from the other two episodes?
Yes, it has not changed.
This is my first time reading what the fan says. That is hilarious. These are awful, though.
Yeah, they're awful. Like, they look like baseball jerseys that are gray because they have to be. Which,
yes, it feels. That's exactly what it feels like. It's like, oh shit, wait, we got gray in our colors. We need to do a gray one.
Like, and if and when we ever talk about baseball jerseys, I'll bring this up again. But like, baseball teams have whites and grays. For home games, they wear white. Mm-hmm. For away games, they wear gray.
Right.
It's just tradition. That's how they do it. That's what this looks like. The forced gray uniforms of the away team.
So I just want to say, for the first time since we started this, I do not know how to fix these uniforms. Like, I've had ideas, keep the same color scheme on how to fix the uniforms. These, with this color scheme, I don't know what to do. Like I can fix the Commander shit before I can fix this.
First off, abandon the green.
Abandon the green. Let that shit ride.
Abandon the boost mobile sides. Like, put some stripes on this shit. Like, your Seahawk is two colored. It has stripes on its neck. Use those as your stripes, and don't have a gray uniform.
Yeah, no, this bad. This bad. I mean, there's absolutely nothing good about this jersey. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
I mean, I'm at a loss of words. It's just bad. It's just bad.
Now,
it's bad.
This is bad, and I really want to know how you feel about this last jersey.
Oh my God, there's another.
There's one more, and it is.
Please don't tell me it's all fucking green. Oh my God,
fucking spectacle.
It is all
fuck away
from
me.
It is all fucking green.
It is not all green. Oh.
It looks better with the blue pants. I'll start by saying it. It does look better with the blue pants to mute the overwhelming. I don't know. I'm honestly at a loss for words.
Literally, the very first thing I said when you guys brought up the green, I said, please don't let it be don't let it be a full jersey that's green. Why?
It is a high. I mean, I don't know if I'm drawing on a headache or not. Like I'm starting to feel something creep up. This is too much.
Yeah.
It's awful. God, it's awful.
Like, I think
look at this fucking guy right in the center with what is that, 97 or 87, and he's got the green cleats, the green socks, the green gloves, the green Under Armour.
That man is committed. But I'm looking at number 14, who I believe number 14 is DK Metcalf. I could be wrong.
I think
he's doing his best to mute it. He is doing his absolute best with the white gloves are.
I mean, dude, shout out to the guy being white and pasty at 89 because he's
I don't know I think the point of this was to be as loud as they could possibly be.
Oh yeah. And officially, this is their color rush jersey. It's not their highlighter color. It's their color rush jersey. So they only wear it like once a season, and usually it's on a Thursday night when no one's watching. But dude, and what I kind of appreciate is they don't abandon the design of anything here. Like the things across here are exactly the same. Like the fucking boost stripe is still there. Everything is the same. They just palette swapped everything around.
They just palette swapped everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Like they even have the audacity to have a white line around the numbers. Like that fucking matters.
I saw it and like you don't see it. Like I see it because I'm looking for it, but you don't see it because that green is so fucking bright.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah. Speaking of college-looking jerseys,
I don't know, man. This definitely looked like something you made on a custom team on Madden.
Yep, and you turned it all the way up.
This a custom team.
All the sliders were turned up.
This a custom team, dog.
Yeah. This looks like this looks like an XFL jersey. Like we're gonna be the highlight colored team because that's how we're gonna get attention.
This is bad.
It's really, really bad.
It is.
I hate you for doing this to me.
Yeah.
Because you fucking knew it. You knew
there's
it was
a reason
there.
it's last. There's a reason it's last.
You knew it was here. I hate you for this. This green's fucking disgusting looking on his jersey. I hate you.
I knew we were headed here.
There's a handful of jerseys that I had in mind when I thought of this show, and this is one of them. like we need to take 5 minutes to shit on these highlighter jerseys.
They are so bad. They're so bad.
Yeah.
Like
it's everything I thought that the Rams would do in a yellow. And I was like, if you do it, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this.
Mm-hmm.
The opposing team would hate it so much that it drives them to want to beat them.
I was thinking that the opposing team's eyes would just bleed and they'd have to forfeit.
Either way it goes, there's some kind of either an advantage or disadvantage competitively by putting these on. I'm going with disadvantage. I would want to kick your ass if I saw you come out there, because that means you're not taking me seriously.
Yeah,
I would love to see
none of it is serious.
The jersey sales numbers for the Seattle Seahawks, just to see if this is the most popular one.
It's gonna be Seattle people who live there and transplants, like people who left.
Like who's buying this? Who walks into the team store at the stadium and is like, let me get that green one?
No one's doing that.
We get that green shit.
No one's doing that. No one's doing that because you know why? It doesn't match with anything. It doesn't even match. It doesn't even match what they have on currently. It doesn't match with anything. No one's doing that. You must be a diehard fucking Seahawks fan if you're wearing this damn jersey out. I applaud you, my nigga. I applaud you if you own this jersey. God damn, dog. That's the most hideous fucking thing you have in your closet. Whoever is listening to this, I want you to look at me dead in my fucking eye. If you own this jersey, it is in your closet, and you are being laid by any man or woman, bless that person.
Bless that person.
Bless that person. Because when you walk out in this jersey, we don't like you. We don't like what you're wearing. It's fucking ugly. It's hideous. We see you, my guy. We see you.
But we don't want to.
We don't want to.
I just thought of something. Jarreous, I think you might be old enough to remember this. Mm-hmm. Do either of you remember the trend in like the late 90s where I'm just going to say black dudes would buy like baseball jerseys that were like Yankees jerseys, but they were like highlighter fucking green?
Yes, I remember that. I remember that. And I so thoroughly want to do, I just want to dedicate like a limited series to how wild that time period was so badly with visuals and everything. And I think I'm going to take on that task and like map it out. But yes, where you're going, this is why that trend died. Stuff like that. I absolutely remember that. They picked the loudest, and baseball jerseys are huge on the street. I don't know about how they are in actual games in comparison, but it seems like they use some more cloth and linen when it comes to the street versions of them.
It's like the tall tee version of the jersey.
Like they used to wear like a blazer or overcoat. They just opened it up, and then your actual shirt was up under it. That was a fucking wild time, man.
Yeah.
I just want to know. I'm going to go to the Seahawks website. Oh my God. When you go to the fucking website, the first thing that you see is this ugly ass green shows up in Seahawks. Why? Why?
You should not have expected anything less.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, it's time to give away awards.
There we go.
I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Like my first drippy is the Seahawks green jersey. The Seahawks whole ensemble is questionable at best, but that
at best,
the whole thing. I mean, all of their jerseys together, like that green one is a crime against humanity. So there you have it. Probably the worst jersey in the league. Alden, your turn.
I don't want to follow that up just yet.
Oh, all right.
No. I got one, but I don't want to follow that one up. This award is entitled "The Gays Were Present Award." And that goes to the Gays Were Present Award. And that goes to the Los Angeles Rams for their blue jerseys.
I agree.
The gays were present.
You did need the gays there.
When I saw that gradient, I lost it. I was like, this is fucking dope. And if it wasn't for the fact that you brought up the white sticker on that other one, I'd have been like, wait, y'all made a person a gradient? I'm with it. Like, the gays were present. The gays were definitely present. They were not present that day. They put that sticker on that off-white, but they were definitely present. So,
yeah.
A dripping goes to the Gays Were Present Award goes to the Los Angeles Rams for their blue jerseys.
Nice.
So the Rams will get another award for all of their jerseys, and it's going to be the Crystal Sunrisers Award because of how sunny their jerseys make me feel. Just like Crystal Sunriser that you can get at breakfast time at your local Crystals. It's a very tasty sandwich, and it always picks up my day. And those jerseys definitely pick up my day.
Look, Downset Drip is not sponsored by Crystal. But you're not wrong.
But maybe I am.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's the right award for them. My next award is kind of going to a theme that we're probably going to see in the rest of these episodes, and that is classic is king. Don't get fucking fancy. Don't try to do something that's cutesy. Stripes. Just fucking bold colors. Stripes. Because every time a regular ass jersey comes up where there are stripes in the right place, we don't bitch. So
no,
classic is king. Yeah, classic is king. That's the award.
All right.
What's next?
Go, Jarreous. Go.
So I'm gonna give the 49ers an award, but really it's one 49er in particular that I saw, and it's when I came up with the award when I saw him. I'm going to give the Washington R's Racism Is Not Quite Dead Drip Award to Joey Bosa of the 49ers, who may or may not be racist, but he makes that classic jersey look well. And so, so this is the first player in particular that I'm going to give an award to, and it's going to go to him. And the reason that I did this also is because we brought the Washington R's up in 2 episodes in a row, and I'm trying to figure out if we can do it throughout all 8. So there you go, Joey Bosa. I had to dig deep for that one, but they got it in there.
All right. Alden, what you got?
Do you have another drippy? Do you have another one?
I think I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go because I only got the 2. So I want this one to be last.
All right.
Okay.
The you're doing it wrong award goes to the
Wait, who does it go to?
The Cardinals. Literally a team in the Major League Baseball named the Cardinals with the exact same color scheme, and there's nothing inherently wrong with their jerseys. But the Arizona Cardinals can't fucking get it right.
Nope, not at all. So I'm going to give the Cardinals one, and I'll say we were down in the first 3 quarters, but we pulled it out in the end for that last jersey that they had. I really dig the Darth Vader vibe with it. Even though I appreciate the San Francisco 49ers classic jersey, I believe the Darth Vader jerseys are going to move on in the Tournament of Champions of the Downset Drip uniforms.
quick.
Congratulations, Arizona.
What you got?
Y'all knew this was coming. Y'all knew this was coming. Seattle, come on up.
Come here, boy.
Come here, boy. Bring your leather daddies with you, and your twinks, and your bear clubs, and all the things that you find and hold close dear to you, because we all know that you guys just want to be San Francisco. You just want to be sad about it. You want to be sad about it. And I'm talking about the people of Seattle at this point.
Oh no.
The award that I'm giving the entire Seattle jersey is most likely to be used as a cum rag. Specifically that green one.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Very rarely do things go beyond what I expected. Nothing could have prepared me for that. That is so out of pocket. Like, this is the pocket, and this is you. You way up here.
Alden, I'm going to give you a drippy for having the most fucked up drippy.
It's fucked up. I'm sorry, Seattle.
It's bad, y'all. It's bad. Y'all need to go back to the fucking drawing board with all of those. It's bad. Today. Start all the way over.
Wow.
Start all the way over.
Well, guys, that does it for Downset Drip. Next time, we're talking about the AFC West.
Looking forward to this one.
Which has the Raiders, the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Chargers. So I thank everyone for watching and or listening if this ends up being an audio podcast. Otherwise, I guess follow Reality Breached, follow Shellheads if you like Ninja Turtles. Where can you be found?
Okay, you cut out for a second. I can be found this thing right here. This is my handle on Twitter and Instagram for my personal life. And then I have Alden Kirkland, which goes to my photography. Dead Scene Kids, that I do a podcast that is powered by Reality Breach. I do a podcast with my best friend Hunter, where we talk about music and music culture, which we have not done in a while, but I'm very excited to continue to start this year with more DSK. Very excited.
Yeah,
we need more Dead Scene Kids.
Yes, absolutely. It's
especially with all the shows that I'm going to this year, dog. There will be more DSK.
Yeah,
awesome.
Jarreous, what about you?
You can find me on Twitter at unapologeticexp. I've been having a lot of fun on Twitter lately. It's such a ridiculous place, but you can also
do we follow each other?
Page. I don't know. Probably not yet. Find me or I'll find you. I don't know. We'll find each other in the great eternity. I don't know why that turned into such a biblical thing. So, and also, of course, the Unapologetic Geek on Facebook. I'm behind on my reviews. I got to get my review for Ant-Man Quantumania out. But by the time this comes out, it'll already be out. So you can go and look for that by that time.
Yeah, that checks out. Everything you just said checks out. So, all right, cool. Tune in next time. I'm Sergio. Follow me there. Yeah. And
it's okay. Directions are hard.
Bye.
Okay.